Talk about that second half defense, Coach.
Well, the guys, we finally didn't let our offensive struggles affect our defensive struggles, and we've been doing that. We've been struggling offensively, and then we've been letting go of the rope defensively. That's why teams have probably shot around 55% on us, the last 4 or 5 games. That's not a recipe for winning games. And I mean, we struggled tonight offensively in the first half, shooting 13% and only scoring 13 points. But we played well enough defensively in the first half to keep them in range. We, held them to 23 points. That's a great defensive number. Knock on wood, hopefully we don't shoot 13% back-to-back halves. But we continue to guard. We continue to grind defensively. We played tough on the backboard. We out-rebounded them in the second half, and we did not let our lack of offense affect us in the second half, and our defense then sparked us.
Tony, what did you say at halftime?
Keep guarding. I mean, it was very simple message. I mean, I thought we played well. We got a lot of good looks. We didn't get them to go down. I thought we guarded well enough. I just told them to keep guarding. Let's get tougher on the backboard. And then offensively, I just said, just play confident. You've got to play confident offensively. You're getting shots, and we're getting the shots we wanted. I thought we got a little rushed in our zone offense at the beginning of the game. Late in the first half and into the second half, we finally calmed down and slowed down against their zone and was able to get some good looks.
Was there a key bucket or a key play early in that second half that you thought maybe sparked or changed things?
No, I mean it was a culmination of a lot of defensive stops. Is what it was. I mean, they're a better offensive team than their second half numbers show, but we guarded pretty well also.
First half, you were just subbing in. You at a point, especially offensively, where you're just trying to find something that works.
Yeah, and the second half I shortened the rotation, and we got some good results from it.
Tony, this is the first time you've beaten Alabama, and you sure felt the energy and the emotion and the building after the game. Can you just describe what it was like?
I mean, this is a big game. It's no matter what rivalry you're a part of, you always want to beat your rival. So we understand how big of a game is in the state and within the Auburn family, and we wanted to make sure we went out and represented well. Whether we won or lost, we just wanted to continue to fight, and we did that, and didn't let our lack of offense keep us from fighting. So it's always good to be able to beat your rival.
Did you do anything different the second half defensively to shut them down like you did?
No, we did. We played pretty good defense in the first half. We just continued to do more of the same.
How about the night that Josh Wallace and Alan Payne put together in the second half? 20 points combined, I think, in the second half.
Well, Josh their press affects a lot of people, and Josh Wallace is really hard to press. It's hard to keep him bottled up in full court, and he was a big factor in the second half of. One of the things I thought we were unaggressive versus their press. It didn't bother us in the first half, but we weren't aggressive against it, and that's one of the things we talked about too at halftime was when we get it to the backside of their press, let's attack. We didn't want to settle for press break threes, but let's attack that rim, and we were able to do that and get to that rim early.
Frank, what did you got in the first half? Did you have a legitimate beef, or were you trying to spark your team?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You said there was a warning on the Auburn bench.
It was too loud. I didn't hear.
Frankie 1 for 13 tonight. Can you even begin to explain where he's at offensively?
He's struggling right now offensively, but the best thing I thought he did tonight was he stayed engaged defensively. He hadn't been doing that as I watched the tape. He was engaged tonight defensively, and he was especially in the team. We haven't been really good in staying engaged off the ball. We've been pretty good on the ball, but off the ball we tend to watch a little bit. And I thought Frankie, even though he struggled offensively tonight, he was engaged defensively and did a lot of good things on that end of the floor.
2 days ago, you're pretty adamant that even a win wouldn't maybe do a whole lot than just another win. It was a pretty special atmosphere, especially after the game. Do you still feel the same way, or do you think that maybe this could be a turning point?
The only way we'll find out is by the next game. And we got a good win against a team that was as hot as any in our league, and now we got to go find out on the road against a team that beat us pretty good here, and a team that was probably equally as hot as Alabama. That's at Kentucky. So we'll find out very quickly if this win means anything.
Tony, you scored 13 in the first half. You're down 10. Nothing seems to be going right. Did you have to light a fire under the guys, or is that who they are?
No, I didn't have to light a fire at all at halftime because I thought we were playing hard. I thought we were playing good defensively. We held them to 33% and 23 points. So we played well enough defensively. I thought we got a lot of good things offensively in the first half. We just weren't making shots. The one thing I did like is how unaggressive we were against their press when we had worked on attacking it. We talked about it again at halftime, and the guys really went out and put it into play, how we were going to attack them, and we got a lot of easy looks against their press. Josh Wallace is hard to bottle up. So no, I did not have to light a fire at halftime because the guys, we were playing hard. We just weren't playing as aggressive as I wanted us to offensively.
You give Jordan the start. He only got 7 minutes just because of the nature of the matchup. But is that a sign that you're going to play the guys that are, like you said the other day, giving toughness and showing toughness?
No question. No question. And after I see this tonight, it might be time to shorten the rotation even further.
Tony, Cam Newton lit a fire into the crowd. Did you notice him across there with the megaphone leading the students?
I wish I knew he was here. I would have put him in the game. He still got some eligibility left. I didn't know he was here. I didn't see him.
Anybody else?